We are here with Dallas Smith on Pure Country. How are you doing? New music is out?
Yeah, it's exciting. Finally, it's been like 6 months since we released it 1-2, so glad to be back on radio with something new. And the excitement behind the single has been really great to see.
Singing in a beer.
Singing in a beer.
What is it about this song when you heard it that you wanted to start the new year off with your new music, releasing this song?
A couple serious songs we had, a little more heavy, last couple singles. I just wanted to get back. Doing a lot of summer festivals this year, so something just a little more fun.
Yeah.
Which it is, I think.
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like a summer jam, which I think we all can use right now.
Could always use a summer jam,
absolutely.
even in the middle of winter.
Absolutely.
No.
So I saw you got to catch up with one of our iHeartRadio buddies, Bobby Bones,
Yes.
to kind of talk about the new song.
Yeah.
And parts of your story. I feel like I learned stuff about you in that interview that I maybe wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool.
Well, that was like I said to Bobby, it was really cool to have the opportunity to 23 years after I saw my first record deal to be able to go to an entirely new audience to some degree and tell my full story, because it's different. It's not usual.
No, it is different, and it's cool for fans to hear that side, because as far as like people understanding why you didn't make the move to Nashville or why you chose to stay in Canada, a lot of people don't realize that that's the thing most people in country do, is they move to Nashville to do the thing. But you are completely happy with the decision you made, and clearly it was a good one, and you still get to see your family all the time, which is awesome.
It's kind of like I've kind of always preached the balance thing, because like with this kind of career, you never know which direction it's going to go, so you want to make sure you have a solid landing and a good foundation. Because really, I mean, like I said in the interview, that's kind of my core values, is just raising a good family, and just kind of I love where I grew up, and keep it close. And I just don't. It's never really what I imagined, raising kids somewhere else other than where I grew up, right? So it was always important to me, and I think it's worked to my advantage to some degree, because I get a different. I'm not in Nashville listening to what's going on, the current thing now all the time. So it's kind of a different perspective from up here, and different lifestyle. And
And obviously your son, I would say for sure would, but do your daughters know what dad does for a living? Or
little one,
Rita's probably, she gets it.
She gets it. She has a great time with it. But Evelyn, the little one, she just turned 2. So I remember Veda, we took her to one of the first shows. It was the Fort Mac Fire charity shows.
Okay.
Yeah, back a bunch of years ago. But Veda was about 2 years old, and it was the first time seeing me in front of a big crowd, and she honestly thought something bad was happening to me, because everybody's looking at me and yelling at me, and yeah, exactly. So maybe I'll wait a little longer for her.
For Everin.
Yeah.
So you did a trip with Veda. Was that recently? Have you gone to Disney World, or is that still in the
Disneyland? We did.
Disneyland?
We did that last week. It was
okay.
Yeah, she turned 9 pretty soon.
Just the two
here.
of you?
Yeah.
How fun was that?
It was pretty fun.
I didn't get to do a lot of just solely father-daughter trips.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did a lot with my son.
Yeah.
Him being an only child up until Veda was born, right? So it was nice to be able to get back out, and just I don't know the last time we've ever done anything like that, and I hope I can do that more with.
I want to do that with
all my
Lincoln
kids.
One day. I think that would be so fun. So you've been down in Nashville, recently, obviously. Do you go down there to record music, or do some of it in Canada too?
Both. Well, I got my little studio set up in my house.
Oh, nice.
And Scott Cook, who works on my records as well, he has a place with studio just down the street as well. So I just kind of it's nice working up in the valley in Vancouver, right? Just
have you been in there recently in the studio?
Yeah,
recording more music?
We've got April, May, something like that. We'll have late spring.
Nice.
We'll have a record out.
Sweet.
Yeah, full record.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, we're sitting on a bus right now in Toronto.
Yep.
You are not playing a show in Toronto, but why are you here?
We're gonna surprise. Well, Shawn knows about this.
Shawn knows.
Shawn knows.
I hope Shawn knows.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up and sing Chris Lane's part in Shawn's single. Yeah.
Awesome. So Shawn Austin's on the No Bad Vibes tour with Old Dominion. How fun is it for you to get to do stuff like this? You have your own career, you're playing your own shows, but to get to just pop into Toronto and hop up on stage with someone who's obviously a good friend of yours too. But
he's such a great dude, so full of talent, and we've been working with Shawn for quite a few years now. So to be able to enjoy something like this with him that he's worked so hard towards, it's honestly kind of, in a selfish way, it makes me feel good for sure. It's a fun to be a part of the other side of it, and I'm excited for him. I think he has a lot of fans north and south of the border, and I think he's going to do some great things in the future. And
For sure.
I'm proud of him. Yeah.
I'm excited to get to watch you guys on stage today. I'll take lots of video if you're not there, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, Dallas Smith, new song, Singing in a Beer. Thanks for joining us on Pure Country.